Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, we're going to make chicken biryani. This is a super fast, easy version. Normally biryani takes a long time, it's a big process. We're keeping this as fast and as easy as we can, but retaining the wonderful flavors of this incredible rice dish. Let's get started by taking a look at what we need. Okay, so let's get started with our chicken curry, which we need to make for this biryani. By the way, all of the amounts of everything are in the text below. So here we go. We're going to use some chicken breast today. No skin, no bone. I've got like two nice sized ones. They're quite decent sized ones. 1 onion, 2 tomatoes. Try and use a nice ripe tomato. Cilantro or coriander, whatever you call that. 2 tablespoons of curry powder. I made that curry powder. I'll leave the link for it at the end. It's wonderful, that is. Or you can just buy some from a store, which you have. 1 tablespoon of garlic ginger paste, some salt, some fresh chilies, and then we've got these whole garam masala or whole seeds here. You can use these or you can play around with them a bit. Today I'm using a teaspoon of cumin seeds, some dried red chili, bay leaf, black peppercorns, cloves, a few green cardamom pods there. The amounts you can really play around with, and like I say, you can add different things, cinnamon stick and stuff like that, that's up to you, and some fresh chili. We're also going to add to this a little bit of oil, and like I say, this is a really fast method, not traditional, but fast and tasty. So we've got a mixing bowl, and there's my chicken breast there. So we're going to add our onion, our tomato, our salt, our garlic ginger paste, which is a 50-50 mix of garlic and ginger, our chilies, which I'm putting in whole. You can chop them if you want. We're then going to add our curry powder. Like I say, that's a beautiful homemade one that I've done there. We're going to add our cilantro or coriander, and we're going to add a little bit of oil. So what we're not adding at this stage are these seeds. We're going to fry them just a little bit when we start. So we're going to give that a mix, and then we're going to get to the cooker. Okay, so here we are at the cooker. A little bit of oil in there. I'm using a vegetable oil today. What we want to do is drop in our whole seeds. So what we've got there, let's just go over that one more time. Red chili, cumin, black peppercorns, cloves, bay leaves, and some green cardamom pods. And like I say, black cardamom, cinnamon, fennel seeds, anything you like really, and the amounts are up to you really. So just a few seconds in here, just to let them do their thing, and they're really going to infuse that oil and give it a really beautiful flavour. And then we're going to add our chicken and cook the whole lot together. It's really simple. Okay, so here goes our chicken mix. So what we're going to do is just give this a little minute or so, frying it around. Then we're going to add a lid, turn the heat to medium, and walk away for about 8 minutes, and then it's going to be done. It's an incredible, fast, quick and easy chicken curry that's going to be perfect for our biryani. Okay, lid on, medium heat. No need to touch it. See in about 7-8 minutes. Okay, so while our chicken is cooking away there, let's talk about our rice. So I've got 4 cups here of a good quality basmati rice. Now when I say good quality rice, rice comes in really variable degrees of goodness. You know, if you buy really cheap rice, it's not going to be good. So try and buy a nice, decent, or as much as you can. Spend as much as you can on your rice, and you'll really taste the difference. Anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to wash that 3 times in some cold water, just rinse it through, and then I'm going to cook it with some salt, but we're only going to cook it about 75 to 80% of the way. So when we pick it up, it's going to look cooked, but when we bite it, it's going to have a little bit of give in it, a little bite. So I'm going to get on with that, and then we're pretty much ready to get this together. Okay, off goes the heat, off comes the lid, and check that out. You've got an amazing instant chicken curry. Now if you want, you got chicken curry there, just cook some rice and have it with rice, or with some bread, some roti, naan, or something like that. Of course, we're making biryani today, so we're going to set that aside, and then we're going to cook the rice that I just showed you. Okay, here we go. So water in there, salt. Going to cook that for about, it's probably going to take about 8 or 9 minutes. Like I say, we want this rice to be al dente, as we say with pasta. But yeah, so a little bit of a bite, so like only sort of 75%, 80% cooked. See you in a minute. And just before we get this together, as you can see, and this is an optional thing, I'm just frying some onions here, getting them nice and brown and crispy. We can add these on the top. Okay, we're ready to build this thing. Okay, so we've got all our components together now. So our rice, which is 75%, 80% cooked. Our chicken curry, which is super instant. Our dried fried onions. So what's happened is once you let them cool down, they go nice and crispy and dry. And then just here I've got some turmeric in some water. That's just going to add a little bit of colour to our rice. Okay, let's build it. Okay, so we're going to start adding our ingredients to a pot. Now whatever pot you're using, it needs a lid. So let's go. We're going to get some rice in at the bottom there. Some people put sauce first. I like to put a little bit of rice and quite a lot of sauce on it to mix it. So here goes our curry. And then what I like to do with this one is just give it a mix just on the bottom layer. It's nice and moist. And let's go a bit more rice. And you can, I mean, I'm doing this a couple of centimeters maybe, or a centimeter thick, up to you. And then a bit more curry in there, more rice. The balance of our curry, and then the balance of our rice on the top. Then what I like to do is get this turmeric, which I've just put in some water. It's like a teaspoon of turmeric, and you can just sprinkle that over. You'll just get a nice bit of colour on the rice that it hits. You can also do this with a red colouring if you want, like a red food colour, bit of a mixture. Then I'm going to go with our onions on the top. If you wanted, you could put some cilantro or coriander on the top, or some fresh mint is also quite nice. Okay, so we're going to get to the cooking now. What we need to do is get a lid on that, a nice tight lid, put it on super low, super simmer, and we're going to cook that for about 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, so here we are at the cooker. I've got this on as low as I can. You need a lid that fits really nice and tight. What you can do, traditionally, you'd get some pastry and you'd seal all the edges in. If you wanted, you could put a tea towel under there and press it down to tighten it. Now you see I've got that hole, can you see that? Just there, the hole, the steamer. Just got a bit of kitchen paper, which I've put some water on, just to seal that up as well. You need to seal every hole. So that's going to be about, you know, like I say, 8 to 10 minutes, nice and low. Okay, so that's been about 10 minutes, off goes the heat. Let's have a look in there. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get that served up. Okay, so I've got my serving bowl here. We're going to get in and put our lovely chicken biryani, which we've made in a super fast fashion. Into our bowl. This does look amazing. Unfortunately, I'm vegetarian at the moment, so I won't be eating this, but my family are going to love it. Look at that, lovely stuff. Now what we're going to do, just as a little trimming, some hard-boiled egg, some cilantro, or coriander, whatever you call that, where you come from. And we're done. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We will see you soon. Keep safe, keep well, lots of love.